Okay.
Okay.
Let's get it started.
Let's do this.
Real quick. Hello, Normies. Welcome
Normies,
back.
Welcome back to, what is this? However many, we're going to put in some episodes. Look, we got some technical difficulties. We don't know what we're really doing, right? I mean, we're just fucking,
Yeah.
we're just trying it out.
Do you know what you're doing half the time? I doubt it.
But, yeah, so this we got a great camera, but this might still be an audio episode.
You see the levels on the camera? It tells you how loud we are. That's dope. I like that feature.
Yeah, it's a good camera, but
It's better than what we know what to do with.
yeah. It's way out of our price range. Well, not really, because we bought it, but it's way out of our just knowledge, right? I mean, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm like that with everything. Like whenever I want to record music, I just know how to play the guitar, and there's
Yeah. You can do so much more.
same with
You know what I just realized?
what?
The guy that shot Whole Earth Red, Shafril, all he works with is Sony's. That's a Sony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll ask him.
All right, please.
It's a A7 III?
I think it's a AX700 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, AX7. But yeah, he should know, and I'll ask him about
There you
memory
go.
problem. We're having a memory snafu.
I just don't know what I bought a fucking laptop for this. We bought this setup. We bought that camera. We bought some lights. We're doing the best we can to give a quality show,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
To make it look good.
like I said, if the next couple are audio, not a big deal. A lot of people are just putting this on in their car.
But then you won't see my man Ginobili.
You
Shout
won't see
out
the Gino.
fucking Ginobili, guys. The best Spur. Not the best, but my favorite.
There's only one Spur.
And he is.
Greg Popovich. He's the only Spur.
He's a fucking badass coach. But the G-Man.
He still coaches the Olympics, or no? Do they rotate coaches, or
I
if
think-
you're just great?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. He did coach it, right?
Yeah, I think he coached the last Olympics. That was the whole deal.
I can't believe I don't know that.
Because Manu was at Argentina, not getting coached by the Pop.
He won gold for Argentina, dude.
What?
Yeah.
So Argentina won last Olympics?
I don't know if it was the last one or the one before, but
What?
yeah.
I thought the U.S. always dominates the basketball.
Mhm.
They usually do.
Mhm.
Not when they...
That's why it was such a great feat. Like, it was epic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet people in Argentina were going fucking nuts.
I want to get the Ginobili jersey for the
For the Olympic?
yeah. It's
Oh,
like a
because you
baby
wear your
blue.
colors, right?
Yeah.
Like you wear the colors of your nation?
Yeah, it's like a baby blue.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I bet he looked boss in it too.
Here's a quick Spurs story. I don't know who fucking knows who I am, right? But I broke my ACL. I tore my ACL, right? And then I went to was in crutches and shit. And I went to a Spurs game. And it was like a preseason game. And we had 7th row maybe.
Oh, so y'all were in there.
Right there, dude. And I see DeJounte Murray run up for a play. Fuck, he stepped wrong or whatever. I just see him go down, and I heard his like, his fucking yell. It was like live, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can. And there wasn't that many people because it was a preseason game.
Like Anderson Silva, whenever he broke you can hear him fucking screaming,
But
and he's
dude-
nowhere near the mic.
But through yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he's fucking
So
hollering.
I heard that guy. I'm there with I was fresh out off, I don't know if I was off surgery. I think I was just fresh a month out of surgery.
You were still on pain pills.
Yeah, I was still in crutches and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude. In my mind, I was like, I think he tore his ACL. Always felt like I was the bad juju that.
Did you ever get like an ESPN update on that? Did he tear his ACL, or you don't know?
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
It was you.
He tore his ACL and he was out for a whole season.
Fuck out of here, dude. For a preseason game, that sucks.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I was at that game with the torn ACL. I saw it live happen. I felt like it was like I brought that. So I apologize to all the Spurs fans for the bad juju I brought.
Here's a cool Spurs story.
Yeah, you tell us your Spurs story.
Because I'm not really into sports, so this wasn't as mind-blowing to me as it was to everyone else I was working with. But a few years ago, it was probably Warped Tour's third to last Warped Tour, maybe fourth.
I'd have to do the math on that. I forget what the last Warped Tour was.
I forget what year I did this. So, oh, well, I mean, we can tell because it was the year
I
the
know
Spurs.
Yeah, it was
what was
2014.
it? Okay, year is 2014. I'm working as a roadie for different gigs. We did UFC when San Antonio hosted. We did Lady Gaga. We did a few big names.
Big concerts, right? I forget there was another one.
Yeah.
You went to New Braunfels and did one too, right? Or what was it, Helodius or something?
Yeah, it was a small town. Man, it was
like
a country guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't known like George Strait. It was like a newer country guy. Maybe Randy Rogers. I don't even know if he's country. Or Randy Rhodes. Not Randy Rhodes.
No way.
Yeah, I know who Randy Rhodes is. But I forget the guy. I forget the name. Anyway, not important. So I'm working Warped Tour. Warped Tour was my first gig, actually. I remember because I was getting bud from Cable, and Cable came out in crutches, and I was like, "What happened?" He told me he fucked his leg up, and so he was like, "Yeah, man, I can't work no more. Like my job's hiring." So I was like, "Well, what do you do?" And he was like, "I'm a roadie." So I take his job. I outperform him because I never asked him to come back, and so I'm at Warped Tour doing the job. It's like at 4 a.m, right before any vans or
You're prepping. You're the prepper.
Yeah, right before anyone pulls up, and so we're getting ready. We're eating kolaches, whatever. Day rolls by. We're setting it up real good. After we set it up, we got to chill there. Like you can attend it after you set it up. I didn't get to attend it because they called everyone aside. They were like, whoever has their ID, step to the side. So we all stepped to the side. So he talks to us and he's like, the Spurs game is tomorrow. And the people who were going to set it up are no longer doing that. So I jumped on it and he was like, so now we're going to do this.
Oh, wow. That's how it happened.
Yeah. Someone else was supposed to do it, like a different company, I guess so. And then the guy with our chaperone was like, we got the job. So if you have your ID and you want to do this, just be here tomorrow at this time. So we show up. It's a championship game. They have this big speech because they're like, we have it set up if they're going to win and if they're not going to win. There's two different protocols. If they win, you got to rush out. You got to immediately set up tables for the camera crew and everyone. So we had to set up all the interviewing tables and everything. I don't know what it's called, but they interview the players on the court after the game.
Yeah.
And so we had to set all that up.
Yeah, because they make a speech and all that.
Yeah. So everyone's trying to hear the game. Everyone's like on their phone and everyone like they were bitching about us not having a TV down there. They didn't want to give us a TV. They wanted us to hear the game. And my chaperone was like, that's fucked up. And everyone was getting pissed. So he went to go bitch and he came down with the little TV and he set it up and everything.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah. So he
pulled through.
That dude pulled through. That dude was badass. He was a cool guy to work for.
Man, I remember that. I got a story for that one. I got what happened to me that day. Like, while you're doing this, I'll tell you what I was doing.
You were doing something else? Okay. So so we're there. We're waiting in the hallway because it's the fourth quarter and there's like 10 minutes left. So we're going to be there for like 30 minutes, because timeouts are up the ass in the last quarter. And so the referees are trying to come down and all of us are in line in the hallway that leads from the back to the court. And the referees don't want to move. They don't want to walk past us. And my chaperone was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, we have to be here because if they win, which it's looking like they're gonna, but it was kind of a close game. But if they win, we need to rush out. So there's nothing anyone can do. And the refs were like, well, I didn't know this, but refs don't like interacting with fans at all. People don't like the refs.
For betting purposes.
Yeah. And they don't, so they didn't want to even look at us.
Yeah.
So he didn't know what to do. And I was just like, well, what if we just make a barricade with the equipment? And it'll be us against the wall, our equipment, and then the refs have the rest of the hallway to walk through. I was like, and you guys are there. There's like 4 chaperones. Space them out. And so he was just like, that's a really good idea. So he told the refs. The refs were cool with it. So that's what happened. So they win, and the fucking stadium is loud, dude. And we walk out, and they're like, all right, hey, they won. It's time to go. This is what we trained for. We did all day at Warped Tour is what we were doing. We were pretending to set up, set down, all the lights. We were like, that's why I didn't get to go to Warped Tour that year, because we were inside doing what we were going to do in the event that the Spurs win the next day, which they did. Yeah. So we were in the stadium the day before, empty. And we were like putting streamers up and banners and all this shit, lighting and like rigs. It was crazy. So we get out there. Yeah. We get out there and there's fucking white and there's, it's black and silver confetti everywhere, dude.
Falling.
It looks like $1 million. That's how I always describe the way it looked. When I walked, it looked like you're looking at $1 million is what it looked like. And there's fucking fans going ballistic. There's streamers. There's fucking things they wave to distract free throw. Yeah, dude. It was wild. So we get out there. We start setting up. And we're maneuvering around athletes, professional athletes. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Like, you don't want to touch them because if they go down,
Just gotta look down.
we're done. Yeah, yeah.
Just gotta look down at the
We're
floor.
just there, and like some people were trying to mingle, but you can't. So my chaperone was like really strict on people. Like, do not fucking talk to these people. They're professionals. They're still working when the game's over. They are working. Leave them alone. Like, no one comes and talks to you when you're setting shit up. Leave them alone. He was big on that. I didn't care.
Yeah, you don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, they're dudes. They're just dudes who play ball better than I can.
And
That's how I look at them.
And they're tall.
And they're really tall. They're thick.
Thick boy.
Yeah, so we're setting up and everything, and wouldn't you know, I make it on ESPN.
Yeah. I saw that you're on the Tony Parker interview.
Yeah.
You're just in the background doing your job.
Waiting to see what to do. Because he was just like, when you have nothing to do, look at me, and I'll give you something to do when I see you. So I'm just like looking at him, and he never gave me nothing to do. So I just sat there walking around. And then I just sat on like the sidelines just to be out of the way. But man, it was fucking intense, dude. The buildup just to walking out there was already like, fuck, I think they're going to win. Like, if they win, we have a lot more work to do.
I bet the energy. I mean, because I've been to a playoffs game where we won.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like just that, it's just like big. But I've never been to the final game. That's crazy.
And
The last game.
I'm on the court. It's like Space Jam.
Oh, I know, dude.
Just walk out some average Joe. Like,
and at the playoffs game, I was in a nosebleed seat, right? Like,
oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, they're the real fans up there too, so
course.
we're getting crunk, but you're on the fucking field.
Floor. Yeah, I'm on court.
That's crazy.
On the wax.
On the field.
And I was just like, God damn, dude. Let's go. Move. And like, you can't even soak it in all the way. Yeah, because you're working. So I couldn't soak it in fully, but it was fun. That was the most fun I've ever had doing that job.
Yeah.
And I didn't even do much. Set up some tables, and I sat there. But it was so like, just being around that energy was like.
You were an important piece of the puzzle, though. Like, you made it. You were part of.
However it looked on TV that year, wouldn't have looked that way without us. It would have looked a different way somehow.
A little different, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy commanded his squad the way he did.
Yeah. It was badass.
That is cool as fuck.
Yeah, you could hear the rumbling because we're like
Feel
in
it,
the
I'm
back.
sure. Yeah.
So the bleachers are right above us. You could feel, dude, every fucking movement. They had a huge spread in the table in the back, and it was supposed to be not for us. It was supposed to be for like the refs and everything, but they had their own. And so they were like, all right, well, y'all dig in. They're gonna throw it away. So eat it. So we just fucking sat there and ate. Yeah, it was badass, dude. It beats the Krispy Kremes they usually bring.
Oh yeah.
They'll just come in with donuts.
With the kolaches.
Sugar donuts, and kolaches. Like, that's not what I want to eat in the fucking 4 a.m. before I work.
I can do a kolache, but not
Bring
a
some
donut, dude.
Gatorade. Bring something, electrolytes. Pump me up. Like, give
Coffee.
me, coffee. Give me fucking something. But they never did. But that day, because it wasn't them providing it. It was fucking AT&T Center.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that made that spread.
They gave you the hookup.
Yeah, the refs were from somewhere else, so they got their own spread, their own hookup. So we were like, well, fuck. Don't tell me twice.
Well, I gotta take a piss real quick. Let's take a break.
Take a break.
Real fast.
What it do? Green grass with blue skies. White clouds make red eyes. Golden wood, sunshine. Soak in the fun vibes. Green grass with blue skies. White clouds make red eyes. Golden wood, sunshine. Soak in the fun vibes. I'm lost in early May. Love the sound of the breeze. Steady shaking strong.
We're back, guys. What were
was
we
your
talking about?
Spurs story.
Spurs story.
Shared mine, share yours.
Let me tell you what I was doing.
Same year. It's the same setting.
I
2014.
I just started plumbing.
Really?
Yeah.
And now you're a journeyman.
Now I'm a journeyman. But
Journey is complete.
well, it still continues. But I was I just quit my first job of plumbing too, because they wanted me to travel far with no per diem, and I was like, man, this is killing me.
Fuck places like that.
Yeah, so I just did like 3 no call no shows because I was looking for jobs. I just
Oh yeah. So you quit.
basically, dude, I went the 4th day, and the guy, his name was Darth.
Darth.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And
It's not a guy you want to show
He
up
was
on day 4-4.
bald, had those like construction shades on, you know, the
Transitionals.
the very white boy ones.
Yeah.
Like a fisher, you know.
Yeah. They're like sharp, like the ones Jaime wears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bald with no lips. He was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, well,
Couldn't find a job.
I'm waiting for calls. Get the fuck out of here." I was like,
He was mad.
he was irritated. He wasn't that mad, but he was just like, you can't just do 3 no calls, no shows and expect to work. And I was like,
Bye-bye. Say no more.
so anyways, I was working. I mean, I wasn't working. I was going to staffing agencies, but
Pride and all that.
yeah. But it just happened. I wasn't working when they won. Like, I don't know if it was in the middle of the week or if it was on a Sunday or something, but I got to party hard. They won, right? I went downtown and I parked about a mile south of downtown, and then we skated the rest of the way.
You're in Southtown.
Yeah.
Cars.
We skated, dude. Had a couple joints in our ears and a backpack full of beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just wanted to go, party with the mob. We were passing some beers out. We were just, being fools. And we passed by this one spot that had some stairs. And I was checking them out. I was like, oh, look. And you've been there. It's right there where that Walgreens goes underneath. It's like 656, I think. You can ollie. It's like 1, 2, 3, and it goes into the sub layer. It's in an alley. It's in
The only Walgreens I know is the one that's near
or maybe it's
the
a
Whataburger
maybe it's a CVS.
downtown.
It's right by the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, okay. You're in the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not the Riverwalk. It's in La Soya where all the bars are, and then there's like a little.
But you can hit the Riverwalk from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been to the other side. I
Well-
only pass it on the Riverwalk.
Yeah. I'm on the street now, and there's stairs right leading there, and I'm just like checking them out, right? Like, oh, these are cool stairs. Next thing we know, there's like 10 cops, and they think like we're down there doing drugs. And he's like, and this was a dead end. We're fucked. And we were just like, oh, fuck. So Randy slips away. And I was just like, oh, shit, And he sees the joint on Bob's ear. Boom, they grab him and handcuff him. Y'all fucking smoking weed down here? And I was like, nah, we were just down there looking at stairs. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, telling me. He's already handcuffing Bob. Yeah, I got one. Don't worry about, yeah. And I said, hey, man, we were just down there. He's like, you want to make this fucking worse for your friend? And then like 8 cops just made a wall. And like, dude, this dude was roughing up Bob, already handcuffed. And then he walked him over to the stairs and he was like, I'll throw you down these fucking stairs right now, motherfucker.
God damn.
He's like, and he said, it's been a long time since I've thrown someone downstairs. I'm fucking roided up right now and I don't give a fuck.
I'm roided up.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, and I walked away because like I just said, you want to make it worse for Phil? I was like, okay, well, I'm walking away. But I stayed within ear's distance.
Yeah.
But dude, I was tripping out. And he let Bob go. He just took the joint and let him go. He just wanted to tough talk him.
He probably smoked it.
I was like, what a dickhead.
Yeah.
SAPD.
Fuck the police, dude.
Shout out SAPD.
Yeah. Fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah. I remember everyone was saying like how, like, it's just a corrupt system. Like,
Yeah. If you work for it and you're not doing anything to try to lift a finger to change it, kind of fuck you.
well, like, not just that, it attracts, like, if you like to fucking, like, just the phrase I was saying, the phrase, like, do as you're told. They love to say that, right? Or something like that. Just
Yeah.
that, like,
Yeah, they have
someone,
that mindset.
someone who loves to say something like that and, like, oh, I hope he doesn't, like,
Yeah.
those are the guys that apply for the job.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what you're attracting.
yeah.
You're getting those guys in.
Yeah.
And they don't weed them out. They're just like, we need people.
Yeah,
We need-
exactly.
Come
Yeah.
on in.
Who decides that? Like who decides how many people, how many fucking cops
They
the
just
city
have a
needs?
physical test. They don't really have like, I don't think there's a psychiatric one.
There is one. It's just poor. People have been bitching to have it reformed. That's one of the main things. Whenever people cry for police reform, I say cry like it's bad, but I call for it too. When they call for police reform,
Fucking snowflake.
that's
pussies.
that's one thing they always mention is like we need harder psychiatric exams because a lot of people that aren't mentally fit and stable become police officers, and then they're like, well, in the line of duty, that's always their thing is like, in the heat of the moment. Yeah, but your training should include what to do in the heat of the moment, and you should train for that. I don't know how you would train for that, but I'm sure there's ways. I'm not a psychologist, so I don't know how to train that part of your brain, but someone who studies does, and they should be involved in the process of becoming any kind of law enforcement. Because, like you said, it's that do as you're told mindset, and it comes from a weak mind. Weak mind shouldn't be policing the city,
No.
much less a group of weak minds all with that same mentality. It's an echo chamber. And so they just feed each other that. And then that's just the way they police. It's weird.
Yeah, well, you know what they say, though. You know what the counter rebuttal to all that is, right?
What?
The blue lives really do matter.
Blue lives matter. Fuck off.
Fucking idiots.
Fuck off with that. I don't care what color your uniform is.
Yeah. What about the Green Berets?
Green lives matter.
Yeah, the green lives matter too then.
Yeah. Every color, all the hues, every shade matters.
Right.
That's exactly what they try doing to. That's what they do to it.
That's an art. It's now an art. It's an art thing. Like,
Yeah.
no, well, think about it though. You want some blues in there.
What are you gonna do? You gonna leave out green? Fuck no.
Fuck no, it's where all my money's at.
Yeah, I don't know. People are fucking dumb.
You know what time it is?
I'm off Wednesday again.
But you're not gonna do stand up.
I'm not gonna do it. I'll go this time. I didn't go last time because I fucking fell asleep like an idiot, and I woke up like to your text like, let me guess, you know, and I checked what time it was, and I was like, well, it's over. He's right. He guessed right. Yeah, but I'll nap. I'll nap Tuesday. I'll sleep early, so I go refreshed. And
Nap during the day. It's not till late, anyways.
oh yeah, I'm off. I'm an idiot. I was planning my day like if I wasn't. I work so fucking much. But yeah, that I'll nap and everything. That way I can just go. I will just go. 'Cause I want to go. If I can get 2 jokes in, if I could write 2 new jokes, that's fine.
I wrote one yesterday.
Really? Man, isn't it weird how like the thought of writing one and getting good at it seems like arbitrary? It just seems weird, but it does become easier.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I've had so many for over the years, like scrambled, and
Yeah.
I'm finally like just
What? Yeah, that's what I mean. Being
Fitting
able
them.
to structure them. Because like I've always known I was funny, but trying to write, like, when I was younger and I tried writing jokes, I don't know how to start. I didn't know how to like begin writing a joke. I didn't know what a joke was really. It's just a story with a punchline. It could be any kind of story. And they're not always stories. I'm just saying, like when I was writing them, that's, I don't have those one-liners. I don't have zingers like that.
yeah. My humor is basically analogies, a lot of analogies, just comparing to like making a weird. It's like I can't give you an example right now, but just giving a situation.
Comparing it to
I guess like the one I always say is like how I say skaters look at a set of stairs the way a guy looks at a set of tits.
yeah.
Just small, a lot of little analogies like that. Or, the latest one I said, I don't know if you saw, but I said like, whenever I was doing the masturbation, when I was like, you get on your knees.
Like you're praying to Allah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was funny. I like that one.
It's a shock value.
Yeah.
But
it,
yeah,
though. It's
yeah.
funny.
A lot of little, just analogies like that.
Yeah.
You gotta be clever with the words. It's fucking fun, dude. And it's what do you say? Like, it's really nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine doing it in front of like 1,000, 2,000 people.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool because like I like that feeling of getting my nerves racked. That's why I skate.
It would be cool to have that and it go well.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how I always feel like whenever I'm doing shows.
I'm just saying like to have that opportunity. Then it's up to you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'm
like,
just saying, whenever you have it and you seize it properly,
well, yeah.
that's when it's cool. Because you can bomb in
But
front of that many
yeah,
people and it's
even
like,
if I bomb, I'm not gonna say I wish I never did that.
that's true.
So
Like when I do shows and it's like 10
Some-
people are watching, it's hard to get super active like that. You don't want to. The mood to do that's not there. And you look like an idiot when you try creating it. Because I know how it looks when no one's into you and you're overhyped whenever you're on stage performing. You look a fool. The beat's going and you're like fucking getting hype and
Yeah.
no one's really watching and it's just like, dude, just get to some dope shit and just spit it like cool. Like don't We don't need this.
My
You're putting on a
favorite
show. And no
my
one's
my
watching.
favorite is whenever some of the comics they insult the crowd whenever they like. It's like, I mean, it kind of is the crowd's fault, obviously, but look at the crowd. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Know
look
your crowd.
Yeah, and it's at the Elbow Room, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! The other day, I haven't even said this one. I don't know if I've told, or maybe I told you, but like, there's a guy on stage. He started because the crowd wasn't good as always. It was rough. It's in a rough neighborhood, so it's rough. And there was a guy who started off attacking the crowd, and he was like talking shit. Some guy was from prison. He just did 4 years right in front of him, sitting right in front of him at the bar. And he's talking shit to the whole, like the crowd as a whole. And like the guy said something. He's like, "You look like you did prison at Dominguez or something." He's like, "Yeah, I did." He's like, "Yeah, you did. Where?" He's like, "The one you named." Whatever, blah, blah. They're talking. And eventually he just kept talking shit. And this guy got on stage, the prison man.
The crowd member?
The crowd member got on stage as the joke man was joking. And, dude, he was like telling him he's going to make him his bitch. And started grabbing his ass on stage and shit.
Wow.
I was like,
Was he doing it aggressively? Like mad?
like,
Or was he trying to play around?
it was like for
like,
sure.
Come here, Vato. I'm going to make you my bitch.
It was not that hard, but it was, I would say it was more that than playful for sure.
I might make you my bitch.
It was like, I could make you my bitch.
If I wanted to.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I really wanted you as my bitch.
And he even said like, I grabbed your ass. Like he was saying, he's like, because that guy was saying like, so then you're gay. Like it's not about being gay. It's about what you don't like. In my mind, I was getting mad. I was just like this savage animal. Like these guys need to be neutered. Like you got to reform these guys. They make them Ken dolls.
It's about what you don't like. Yeah, he just explained the mindset of a rapist.
He's just damaged from prison. Like he just did 4 years. It's probably not all he's done.
Yeah.
He's just damaged.
He's just fresh off of 4 years.
Yeah.
He's probably done a lot more.
I was just thinking violent thoughts. I was just like, dude, I would probably smash the fucking mic on this dude.
I would have assaulted that
yeah,
man.
for sure. Quickly.
Wow. Yeah. That's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But I wouldn't have started attacking the crowd off the bat.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
You asked for it.
I never really assault the crowd.
I don't do that either. It's, yeah, like,
Like, no, you know, you got to
you
just
want the crowd on your side. A. You know?
Yeah.
B, like, I don't know. To me, it's like you don't assault the crowd. You retaliate. So if someone in the crowd is heckling, by all means.
Yeah.
If you're witty enough, call them out and retaliate.
Oh my God. And then
I feel like I'm pretty witty, so I might opt for that.
I'm not giving out no one's name, right? Because I see these guys all the time.
And if they happen to see this,
So there's one guy. Remember that guy I told you who bombed and he just had the schlumped.
Schlump boy? I remember Schlump boy.
Okay, so at the next day at the next venue, he was saying jokey jokes. It was the cold day. It was inside the.
Oh, yeah, did it inside the tavern?
We did it inside this time.
It's the tavern.
And he has a nickname, right?
What is it? Oh,
Yeah.
say it and we'll bleep it out.
All right, let me remember it. I don't remember it, but look, let's just say because he's like a big guy. Let's just say he's someone the bulldozer or something, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
The bulldog or something, right?
Yeah.
He introduced himself as that, blah blah. And he's saying something, and then someone was like, "No one calls you that." and he was like, "Yes, they do." And they were like, "No, they don't." I felt so bad for him. I was like,
Leave him alone, man.
Yeah.
Let him do his time. And
he was half slunched up there already. I was like, "Fuck, dude, this is." I didn't do that bad. I did, but that same guy did kind of fucking say something to me, and he was sitting with some guys like, "That's your boyfriend there?" I was like, "Let me tell you something about being gay," and I just went off on some porn stuff.
yeah,
But
that's
and he was
funny.
cool. Yeah, he even dapped me up after the show. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good."
He was just heckling.
He was a comic. Yeah,
What a dickhead.
I know. Even worse. I never seen that one before. It's open mic, so they're just shuffling about.
Yeah.
But some guy asked me to do a show
When?
in April.
Hell yeah. Who was it?
His name's The Mac.
The Mac.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Mac.
but he hasn't given details on it. He just said sometime in April.
Yeah, that one dude, DeMarcus. I don't know.
He's Ducky.
Ducky. Yeah. Okay.
Little Ducky.
Little Ducky. Shout out Ducky. He asked me to do a show one time, but it might have been me that never followed up.
It's definitely you because he follows up quick. I asked him last time. I was like, "Hey, where the show's at?"
Oh, and he just told you?
Told me quick. And then literally that day, Dad called with the Rona. And I was like, nah, I got to get tested. And
oh, man.
yeah.
Okay.
But
well,
I was just asking because it was.
You were just wondering.
Yeah.
It
was whenever Oak Hill went on a little hiatus. And I was like, what's going on? He said, Oak Hill's back on. I was like, fuck yeah.
All right.
But then I got fucked. And then I didn't have it. And I was just like, I should have just went.
Should have just fucking risked it all for your dream.
It was not even, yeah. No way, right? It's like going to a skate comp, like one of these little mini ones I go to.
Yeah.
It's your dream.
That's your chase it, idiot. Yeah, no, I wanna start. It's just man, I always say it, dude. Writing my fucking album just takes precedence, and I'm almost done.
But
I'm almost done writing it.
You keep doing those jokes you do, and you learn how to. First of all, you learn how to expand on them, and not.
He's right.
Yeah, like you sharpen the sword, bro.
I know. I feel a fool.
And it's the dojo.
I feel a fool, especially after this long hiatus that I went on, and then I just come back with the same old joke. Like, oh,
they won't even. Only the comics will know. Like this, it's the crowd will never know. The crowd's not the same.
the comics make up a majority of the people watching.
Yeah, but they're not in the crowd at Oak Hills.
Yeah, they're not.
And you've never been to the Elbow Room. You got to get Tuesdays off, dude.
Dude, if I can get a fucking Tuesday off, I'll go
Or
to
work
the
in the
Elbow
morning,
Room.
right?
Yeah. Maybe I call in this Tuesday.
Come on.
Maybe I'm just like, man.
Maybe you're sick.
What? Yeah.
Send this to your boss too.
No, I'll get 3 more fucking days off. We can't. You call in sick, they give you 3 days off.
Oh,
Because of fucking Rona.
El Ronita.
Because of the COVID.
But boy. Because of Brovid-19.
Yeah. Brovid. Let me put the video right there. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. If I can get at the Elbow Room, maybe I'll just tell them if I can leave early Tuesday. Maybe I tell them like, can I? What time do they start doing their thing? Like, what time should I be there at?
Like, you don't think you go early that day? Maybe they start like at 8.
At 8?
Yeah, I know it's kind of early for you.
Yeah, it is. I would need 30 minutes. That's all I need to get from where I'm at to where you're at, and that's it.
What do you mean 30 minutes?
Like I would only like. I'm suggesting like if I leave at 7:30.
It doesn't start right at 8, but in fact, the last one started kind of late. Really late.
Well, how long do they run? I guess that's another question. Because I can just probably show up, put my name before the last guy, and then the set just got longer, huh?
They vary, dude. The Oak Hill ones I did was just 5 people, so they gave us 7 minutes each.
That's a lot. I don't think I have 7 minutes of material.
I do. I made it happen.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm just, I just been writing. I'm almost done. When I'm done, I already have my 3rd thing planned. But
and this is your 2nd album?
it's EP.
It's another EP.
But I'm starting to not really care about the distinguishment. I think they should all be treated as a project.
As old.
And that's it. So they should all just be treated like one thing. Like Alex was saying, because this one is an EP, we can kind of we don't have to give it as much attention. And I'm just gonna have to
fully disagree with that.
I'm gonna have to, because
it
requires all the same resources no matter what. I'm buying beats. I'm putting my time into it. The only benefit is that it takes a little less time, but
why? Because it's not all
shorter.
Oh, how many songs is it?
8, 9. I think it's 9. It is collab heavy though. I think more songs have collabs than ones that don't. So
yeah, and those are the the things that make it an EP to you, as opposed to an LP. Like an LP would be more songs with more you.
Normally, yeah, but I'm learning to expand on collabing.
At least on hooks, for sure.
Yeah, no. I like having full verse collabs. If I guess when grading on a song, just having him on the hook would be dope. but I would want to hear a verse from him. As an artist, as a fan, if somebody were to collab with him and I read featuring Graydon Square and then I only hear a hook, it's dope. But you hear him on the hook twice because usually,
I would never want to do
your
that.
thought is like, oh, he's probably
I'm
on the
saying,
second
like,
verse.
maybe a
Then you're like, oh,
singer.
maybe he's on the third verse.
Do an Eminem.
Oh, I cannot stand Eminem's hooks anymore, dude.
I know.
His fucking hooks are whack.
Get Skylar Grey on it.
Yeah, no. What a stupid fucking idea. When you can make such dope hooks on your own, when you're so good at it.
But like he's
and then
been
you get
doing it.
all these fucking idiots on your.
The Dido one was cool.
It was okay.
The Stan one,
Yeah,
that one's badass.
it's great. It is great.
And then what's another one? From the old ones, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying to think too.
I don't know. He has girl ad libs, but he doesn't have the hooks.
Drug ballad. But he does it's the rapping and then the girl
Yeah.
doing the little hit.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. The other love song one too.
Which one?
On the first one.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Love song. Come on.
That's what you call them. I remember that's what you would call the twisted ones.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're not love songs.
Yeah. This is not love, brother. What? I thought they were in love.
They were in love. Bonnie and Clyde's about love, right?
Yeah. The sex appeal songs. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Love is just a general.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's like the way they censor banging with love on that Shaggy song.
That's the one.
Dude, I just found out like last year
What?
that Shaggy wasn't the one singing
On the
on That Wasn't Me song.
yeah.
I always thought I thought he had a featured rapper and that he sang the hooks. Dude, and like that rapper is Shaggy.
He's all of it?
All his songs are like that. No, I think he has a feature on the hook. He might not. I don't know, to be honest. But when I was little, I always thought he was just the singer.
Dude, that's so funny that we got those CDs for Christmas.
Yeah. I never asked for that.
No way.
But there was one cool song
I think they were stolen.
on that Shaggy one about him getting pulled over. The whole song is about his interaction with the cop. That's a badass song, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was dope. I remember listening to that one a lot.
I remember we had a fat stack of CDs that we didn't give a damn about. But the only ones that were cool were like, look, it came with like Puddle of Mud. Remember?
I remember. Is that how we got the Boxcar Racer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boxcar. That was a
What
badass
a
one.
fucking rowdy album, dude.
Yeah. I know, right? What a gem.
That album to me is like What to Do When You're Dead.
Yeah.
Perfect. That What to Do When You're Dead album, I'll put it up there with Fight with Tools.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, Fight with Tools is one of the best albums ever to me. I was just explaining this to somebody at work who I knew didn't care, but I was just in the zone. And somebody was
You're
just
going to
like,
listen to me.
this sounds like Flowbots. I was like, this is Flowbots, dude. He was just like, damn, put on some handlebars. I was
You
like,
were,
this is the album. with
You were that
handlebars. It's
guy-
one of the best albums that exists.
you know that meme where that super white boy in the flannel was talking to that chick? She's
Yeah,
just like,
he's just like yelling in her ear and she's just not about it.
oh, that's funny, dude.
Yeah. But those two albums are incredible. I don't remember the Boxcar Racer one as much, obviously, as What to Do When You're Dead. But I remember it hard. Like if you were to put it on and be like, oh,
Yeah, everyone.
these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sure I know every song,
I know every song.
but
I could probably tell you the
That
order of
Armor-
every song.
that Armor for Sleep one is fucking bad.
Oh yeah,
And so is Fight with Tools.
man, I've seen Armor for Sleep live. Dude, I've actually seen them live like 5 times
I
randomly.
never saw them, dude. Now, they were on that What to Do When You're Dead tour and fucking Kobe canceled it.
Oh,
But they were on the reunion.
Yeah, and
And it never, which means we can see them because it's gonna open. Eventually, it's gonna open.
I still got tickets.
Oh my god, you got tickets to that show?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be honored. If you don't refund your money, they will be honored.
I know. That's why I never sell them.
I never do that. I was gonna miss Felipe Esparza. I was gonna give the ticket to you. Tell you if you wanted to go see him. Whenever Alex went to go fly out to get Chris, but then I never got the days off. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna get this weekend off so I can see Felipe and chill. But had that not happened, I wasn't gonna refund my money. I was gonna tell Brenda to take someone that she knows, like her sister or someone. Or if she didn't want to go, I would just give them to you.
Yeah, I still got those. I got some fucking.
Oh, you didn't see him with us, right?
Who?
Felipe Esparza?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Cheyenne.
Oh, I was going to give the ticket to someone else then. Like, I was already thinking about, it wasn't you that I was going to give him to.
Fuck yeah, I went. That was nice.
That's for your birthday, wasn't it? Oh, no. Bert was for your birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was badass.
There you go. That was badass, dude. It was great.
But what were we talking about? Those fucking albums. You were said that Flowbots was one of the top dogs in albums
Ever, dude.
ever.
It's a 10 out of 10.
I'm trying to think what's a 10 out of 10 to me.
Dude, because like if I'm not mistaken, everything you hear in there is just them. It's like
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine. You know what I mean? The vocals are the violinist. Like the female vocals are from Mackenzie. And that's bad. Everything you hear from there is just what they made with the instruments.
I'll tell you what, dude. Man, what album do I love right now? Like I said, I've been loving that Angel Maker album. That Mean When I Showed
Oh,
You.
yeah.
That one's been blowing my mind, dude.
Really?
But, I mean, it's a good album. I'm just trying to think what's a super epic, perfect album.
Dude, the more I hear it, I try not doing it with the newest things because I want to make sure that it's solidified and not just a fad. But fucking Powderhorn's sweet, dude.
Yep. I knew that one was coming.
Yeah, that a perfect fucking album, dude.
Yeah. What's like Eminem's
Front to back.
Marshall Mathers LP? To me, besides that skit of Shaggy sucking Eminem's dick, Shaggy and Violent J giving Eminem the old.
The juggalo in you won't let you like it.
No. It's just not a fun track to listen to.
You don't want to jam it on speakers.
In the car, that's the next song. And you're just like.
At work from your phone.
Let me turn it off. You just put it on repeat.
Oh, yeah, hold
But yeah, things like that make it a not perfect album.
I'll
I
jam that
suppose.
album, and I'll see if there is a song that to me I can just skip. I doubt. I really, really doubt.
Nah, there's not. Yeah, there's definitely not. I mean, the only one you can maybe skip because you've heard it so many times is like the Real Slim Shady.
Too, when it comes on at work, I'm like,
Exactly.
Exactly.
So that song, if it's the worst one, and you're gonna jam it that hard, like
yeah. The rest of them have to be bangers.
they're
They
all-
are. Yeah.
It's a ridiculous album, dude.
Trying to think what else.
Yeah.
Because I want to throw Jam Baxter in there, but I don't want to be biased just because he's my favorite rapper. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, of course this album's the best. And it's like, is it really the best though? Is it a 10 out of 10?
Well, it's like how everyone says
Perfect
The Wall.
album.
It's like it's not The Wall. I would say Dark.
It's Wish You Were Here.
Yeah, Wish You Were Here.
Yeah,
I just heard it the other day.
That's the one it is.
Yeah.
That's the perfect from the first note to the last note. It is perfect.
Yeah. Sends you on a ride.
Yeah. And I'm not saying Dark Side of the Moon isn't.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. Pink Floyd did it twice.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what that is. They
Eat
just
that
made
one.
two perfect albums.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's not hard to do whenever you're Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
In the 70s.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what that's about.
It's like Led Zeppelin. They made 2 or maybe even 3 perfect albums.
Which ones are they?
1, 4, and House of the Holy, I would say.
I knew 4 was coming.
4 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stairways in the Middle.
Yeah. See, when I would listen to Led Zeppelin back then, Dad had 2 best ofs and then you had 3 CDs. So I could never discern tracks from CDs. Which track belonged to which CD?
Yeah, it was
because
just all Zeppelin.
on Dad's, it was just all Zeppelin. And then you had 3 of them that we would rotate. So I never knew which belonged to which. Between them and Pink Floyd, I'm more familiar with
Honestly, dude,
Pink
I
Floyd.
think I had the Zeppelin 4 twice.
Yeah.
So like I think the 3 you're thinking of is Zeppelin 4 twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it got scratched and I bought it again.
Okay.
And then I think I got House of the Holy because I never had 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, well then it would just be that and whatever Dad had, which were 2 best ofs, 2 different versions of the best of. So
Right, Dad. He knew some were missing, so he bought another different best of.
yeah, this one will have these 4. So back up, even though it has the other 20 songs.
Yeah, because they were both 2
common.
discs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
4 discs. They're like 5 exclusive tracks between 4 of them.
Never low on the Zepp, right?
Yeah, nope. And then
Give me a Zeppelin CD. Like, well, just give me a CD.
yeah, and then in Houston they get the let out twice a day. They get the let out, and I'm sure he would tune in.
When we had KZEP, they had stuff like that for us.
Yeah, they had 2 for Tuesday and bumper to bumper.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They don't have KZip no more. Fucking idiots.
Gone.
It's because people like me stopped listening to the radio. It's because a lot of people did what I did and they just Spotified.
I know it's crazy. I it's weird. Like I said, I've been saying I don't listen to podcasts, but I very much listen to the Billy Madison show every chance I get. Cause
You like radio shows.
it's weird.
Not that weird.
I
I'm
mean,
sure that's where the appeal for podcasting came from.
I guess so. I never, and they're the only ones I ever. Well, there was one.
Lyle and Han.
No, I mean I've heard of them, but I never listened to them. But the one in Baytown, what was that one called? Dean and Raj.
Dean and Raj.
Yeah.
But Lyle and Han was also in Houston. They were on the other Houston rock station. It was Lyle and Han.
I'm just saying I never listened to them. I know of them.
Yeah, we did a little because Dad liked them. Dad was a Dean and Raj fan, but Dad also liked Lyle and Han.
I don't remember.
I remember.
I remember Lyle and Dean and Raj hard.
Yeah. They were the ledge.
Pure ledge.
Yeah. Bye. We just felt it.
We knew, right?
Oh, man.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah.